Welcome back to Headlines and Heartlines. I'm your host, Vanessa Brazier, owner and publisher of Bluebonnet News. Today, I am talking with someone who has played a major role in one of Liberty's biggest success stories in recent years. That is Scott Neal. For decades, the Liberty Municipal Golf Course on, what street is this out front?
Off Beaumont Avenue.
Off of Old Beaumont Avenue, has been a familiar landmark for many residents. A lot of people remember it as Magnolia Ridge Country Club. Some remember that it struggled and it closed, but today we're seeing it thrive as Liberty Municipal Golf Course. It is now owned by the City of Liberty, and man, oh man, what changes have been made. Scott has been right in the middle of the transformation. He joined at a time when it was closed and under construction. He is an entrepreneur, he's a very community-minded leader, and he's someone who isn't afraid to roll up his sleeves and get dirty. Under his leadership, Liberty Municipal Golf Course has become more than just a place to play golf. It's a destination for many people, and I believe that it's something people in Liberty County should be proud of. Today we're going to talk about that journey, and I just want to say thank you for everything that you're doing here.
Well, thank you for having me. It's a great place to be. I mean, how many people get to come to work every day in a beautiful place and get to do stuff they love?
Yeah, for people who haven't driven back here to actually look at it, it's quite beautiful back here.
It's gorgeous. It's funny, yesterday was U.S. Open, and I had people texting saying, our course looks better than the U.S. Open.
Oh, gosh.
Well, it's greener, we'll put it that way anyway.
We had a lot of rain.
We've had so much rain.
That rain's been a challenge, hasn't it?
It is a challenge. We've had over 10 inches this month already. And it's funny, people play golf in the rain. They love to play in the rain. And we'll talk about a little bit. That's one of our challenges too. But yeah, the rain is
it's been a real challenge.
It's a hindrance.
Yeah, my grass is about 12 inches high right now. There's no hope of me mowing it anytime soon, unfortunately.
Yeah, you think about how much grass we have out here. That,
I don't know how you manage it.
Yeah, a lot of people mowing, and we haven't been able to mow really, except for the greens, in over a week, and so it gets pretty high.
Yeah. Well, before we start talking about golf, let's get to know you a little bit better. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in East Texas. I was a Golden Triangle boy. I lived there until I was 15, moved to Jasper, Texas. That's where I graduated. So I've always been around East Texas. Grew up just typical East Texas boy, country boy out in the woods, fishing and hunting and playing sports. And,
what community?
We lived in Vidor till I was 15, and then to Jasper.
Jasper. My sister and her husband used to pastor a church in Fayetteville. You may not know where Fayetteville is, but it's close by.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, for years they pastored a church there.
My dad's a pastor in Jasper.
Is he? What denomination is he?
He's a Baptist.
Baptist. Cool. So what was childhood like for you growing up as a son of a pastor? Were you a typical PK?
For whatever. My dad was a bivocational, so I guess I'm a bi.
Bi PK. Yeah.
So yeah, we had a lot of fun. We lived in the country, and so life for me was being on a bicycle and out in the woods. Yeah. Lived near the Neches River, so a lot of hunting and fishing and picking plums off of trees and, just being a country kid. Life's changed a little.
So you were just an outdoorsy kind of boy?
All the time.
Yeah, I was an outdoorsy girl. They call it tomboy.
Yeah. Well, Mom would let us in the house during the day. She's like, stay outside, drink out of the water hose.
She wanted to keep her house clean, probably.
Probably.
Yeah,
we didn't have
like my mother.
We didn't have air conditioning most of the time.
Right,
Attic fans and all that. So.
Yeah. Different way of life back then.
People have a hard time believing it.
And they don't appreciate what they've got sometimes.
I agree.
Yeah. Who were the biggest influences in your life?
Oh, no doubt, Mom and Dad.
Are any of them still living?
My dad's still alive.
What's his name?
His name's Clifford.
Clifford?
Mom died in 2015. She was a tomboy.
Oh, yeah.
She was a sportsman, tomboy. She loved to shoot, and she is really what got me started playing golf.
Really? She liked to play golf?
She played golf.
What's her name?
Her name is Donna.
Donna Neal.
Mama played with a group of ladies, usually every Tuesday in Beaumont. Used to be Terrell Park Golf Course, now it's Henry Homburg.
Yeah.
And it was Ladies' Day, so they played cheap, half price or something. And from the time I was little, 4, 5, 6 years old, I tagged along behind Mom and her friends on the golf course with a little Sears and Roebuck.
Is there a nice golf course there?
Nice is relative.
Yeah, I guess as a kid you just see things a little bit differently.
Yeah, it's not I still love to go back and play the course just because it's the memories. Conditioning's not anything like we are here.
But not with the Sears and Roebuck golf set these days.
Not anymore.
No.
I didn't even have a set. I had one club.
One club? Was it a putter or was it?
It was a 7-iron.
How did you putt?
I have it somewhere with a 7-iron.
Oh gosh!
I just knocked the ball around while they played, and then as I started getting my own clubs, we had garage sale clubs. And,
yeah.
played in high school and all that too. So
Okay, cool.
loved the game since I was a little boy.
Who did you aspire to be?
Oh, everybody in that time wanted to be Jack Nicklaus.
Oh, isn't that so true today, though, to an extent?
He was something. There was a golfer, pro golfer from Beaumont, Bruce Litsky, who had an impact on me back in those days. Super fine gentleman. He was a gentleman golfer. Litsky. Yeah, he won. He was a Rookie of the Year, if I remember right, his first year on the tour. Just a really nice guy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, when you were young, did you think that you would be doing this someday?
No, when you're a golfer, every little kid that's a golfer, a young man that's a golfer, one day I want to grow up and be a golfer or a golf pro. Well, I was a decent golfer, never that good, and life just goes on. I just played golf all my life, and here I am today. It's kind of a lifelong dream that happened. How many people get to do that 50 years later?
Well, what was it about the game that hooked you?
I don't know exactly. I played team sports too. But the thing about golf is you can't really blame anybody else.
Oh, you can't say, y'all contributed to this loss.
He hit, the other team hit made a good hit, and I didn't get it.
Like in baseball
or something, or somebody else didn't do something
or fumbled the ball in football.
No doubt. If it's not good, it's my fault.
Yeah.
So and then I could go out and play. I could play in the yard. We had a yard that I would take a ball in a bucket and 4 or 5 balls and go back and forth. 60 or 80 yards when I was a kid playing. It just always fascinated me. I think probably because Mom liked it. My dad played when he could. So growing up, my whole family played. Yeah. My little sister, my brother. So it was just kind of a family sport for us. And all our lives we played it. When we get together, we try to go to the golf course and play.
So looking back now, what lessons has golf taught you besides you can't blame it on anyone else?
Golf is a sport that's, to me, really, really good. My temperament has always been probably milder mannered as far as I don't have a big temper. Never been a problem. My brother was the temper one, but for me, I'm in control of what I do. Not only how my shot goes, I'm also in control of the attitude that I have. If I hit bad shots, I have to learn to control my attitude. If I don't control it, then it makes the game worse. And I think it's life lessons. If we, life gives us some hard knocks, and how you take it determines how things end up. So, we keep our focus in life, and it makes things easier even in the bad times. Golf is the same way. If you have a really bad temper, the game's not going to go well.
No, and it won't go well for the people that you're
playing with or anybody else. Yeah, so it's just a really cool. The other thing about golf for me is it's lifelong. For the most part, you can play it your whole life as long as you're somewhat ambulatory. There was a man on a golf course growing up in Jasper. I played on the high school golf team.
You have to be able to walk to the green and back, right?
Well, to some degree, in some of them, it's different. There was a guy in Jasper Country Club when I was in high school. We practiced out there all the time, and there was a man there that had one leg and one arm.
Oh.
And he had a golf club, a golf cart that he had made, and it had a little seat. And he would pull up next to his golf ball and flip the seat down, and he'd take his club and kind of lean, prop up on the seat, and he'd hit with one. And he was a great golfer. Never got upset. It was fun to watch it, and that inspired me too. I've looked back my whole life. That man can do it. I can do it, no matter what.
No excuses.
Yeah, I taught and played with a guy 15 years ago that was blind. He went blind suddenly because of diabetes.
Oh.
Played golf before and wanted to play again, and so we went out and started playing. And he could play golf really well, blind, totally blind. I would take him and set him up behind the ball, get him set up, and then step away, and he would swing and hit the ball.
Just about anybody can play golf.
Yeah, and it's a lifelong thing. You can't say that about football,
or baseball,
or volleyball, whatever.
You got to be able to run the bases on baseball.
Tennis has been great, but you still need to be able to move pretty well.
And fast.
The new pickleball thing is getting better, and it's kind of the senior sport of the du jour.
Yeah.
But golf, we have guys out here that are, can barely move. They'll get out of the hospital from a stroke, and 6 weeks later they're out here using this as therapy.
Yeah.
So to me, that's one of the beauties of this game.
Well, and it's not just therapy, physical therapy, it's mental therapy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It just makes you feel good.
It's beautiful just to drive around out here.
It is. And sometimes when you do get frustrated, sometimes you just need to hit something.
That's true. I didn't think about it that way.
Golf ball's a good thing to hit.
Yeah. So, even if it goes the wrong way.
Yeah. That's the frustration you can take out. Go out of the driving range and just hit some balls.
What brought you to Liberty?
It's hard to say. Life. And then COVID, I had a little business that was going. It was say fairly good business.
Was that the Red Top?
No, that was owned a company that made shoes.
Oh,
and
I
sold
forgot
shoes.
that.
Stole
Yeah, you had a
shoes.
shoe business.
And then COVID basically took that under.
I heard they were extremely good shoes.
They are. But COVID kind of whacked that. And because our warehouse was here in Liberty.
It's right there on MLK, wasn't it?
It was the old bus station. Mm-hmm. And so we opened a little business on the corner there that just put kids to work, snow cone stand, and it had a drive-through coffee shop and all that. So when COVID came, we already had an outdoor pavilion there for them. We thought, now what? So we got a food truck and put in there, and that kind of started a new thing. Everybody loved the food, and somebody from the city asked, hey, there's a place out at the golf course it's closed down, but there's a place out there that needs a business, and so that kind of evolved, and my wife came in, and I came in and helped, and we started out here. It was supposed to be when the golf course was opening, but it didn't.
That got delayed.
It got delayed, which hurt the business out here. And that happened. Also, another place up in the woods wanted me to come open a restaurant up there. So I got to and I was doing a lot of catering type, more event-based, not catering, but more event-based restaurant.
That's an unusual jump, though, isn't it, from making shoes to running a restaurant?
Yeah. What can I say? I'm weird.
That's
another thing about my mom.
Swamp chicken or something that you had?
Swamp shrimp.
Swamp chicken sandwich.
And we did a swamp chicken sandwich out of that, with a sauce that I made.
Yes, you're going to have to share that secret sauce after we finish.
Now, wait a minute. Mom was a cook. Everybody that knew my mom knew that she was the place anytime Donna invited you to come eat.
Yeah.
She was one of those in the church, in the town, everybody wanted to eat.
Just
Donna's.
a good cook.
When I was in college, nobody wanted to go home on weekends, and I would tell my friends, Mom's cooking, my car would be loaded going home. But she was a good cook, and so I developed a love for that. I like to eat, so cooking came natural.
Did she have a good way of mixing flavors?
It was country stuff. Mom's by and large was country, the old country stuff that was always better than anybody else's.
Yeah.
This last week,
fried steaks and the
dumplings, where she was famous for dumplings, old-fashioned cornbread made from scratch,
with
none
buttermilk.
of that stuff. Buttermilk and no sugar, it's not a sweet bread.
Yeah.
Gumbo, different things like that. Everybody wanted Mom's, and I knew I graduated in cooking when people wanted my gumbo, and my mom wanted my gumbo over hers, So I felt proud when I could make something that Mom wanted me to cook for her. But that was a big deal. And then I had a big, just different, I was curious. Somebody asked me one time, what's your biggest strength? Thought about it, and I said, probably my curiosity. Because I just get curious about stuff, and if something strikes my attention, I'll go do something with that.
To try to find out what it is.
And if it's cooking, then find something I can make. So all kind of foods I will do that. Doesn't matter the style. By the way, that's my biggest weakness too, is my curiosity.
Get you in trouble?
Yeah.
I guess Jolie has to rein you in every once in a while.
Yeah. It's like curiosity killed the cat. Well,
yeah.
I'm on 8 lives, I think.
Oh, better not mess that last one up.
So sauces and stuff, like you talk the swamp shrimp, I just tinker around with. I have probably like any cook. After a while, you get figured out some things that work for you.
Yeah.
And I can think about a flavor where not a big baker. I like to bake, but not really. I'll do it.
I don't like baking either.
Baking's more science.
Yeah,
Cooking's,
and it's
cooking's
pretty
more,
stuff a lot of times.
Yeah, cooking, it's just like put some of this, put some of that. If it doesn't work, put something else till it does work.
My youngest daughter is a baker, and I don't like cake, and so it just does me no good for anybody. I don't eat cake.
Yeah, I don't eat
It's
a lot of
very
dessert
rare
either.
for me. I don't like desserts that much.
That's kind of what golf, though, is the same thing for me. The art of cooking, kind of art of golf. It's just like hit one thing. You can try to make the ball do this, go left, go right, go low, go high. So that, to me, that curiosity is, can I get out here and hit that shot?
Yeah.
That's just the fun part of it for me. So cooking's the same way.
So before becoming manager here, what do you think prepared you for this role? Was it a surprise when you were offered it?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it at all. And somebody came to me. In fact, it was a city councilwoman at the time came to me and said, hey, you'd be really good.
Was it Libby?
No, and I love Libby.
Yeah.
But no, Diane.
Oh, okay.
And she...
Diane Huddleston. I don't know what
this was Driggers.
triggers.
She would come to the restaurant a lot, and she knew I played golf, and she said, the golf is one thing. There's a lot of different elements to the business of it, but my way of thinking is probably different than some. It's a customer service business.
Oh yeah.
Golf courses are not. Most golf players will tell you that golf shops are not normally the friendliest place. I mean, it's not. It's not the Cheers where everybody knows your name normally.
Yeah.
And that's what I see for me, and I think that's what's helped me here, is that's what I see in customer service. Learn people, learn their names, try to be nice to them, find a way to say yes. You can't always say yes to things, but try to find a way to say yes if you can. And Diane said, I think you need to go down there. I'm going to talk to some people because we're going to need that here. If the course is going to survive, then it's going to need something. And so, lo and behold, here I am. And after that happened, I went and got some PGA credentials. And it's a lot about golf, but it's more about business and people than it is golf.
Well, at the beginning, what was your vision for this golf course?
At the very beginning, it was just
keep it open, keep it alive.
It going. 9-hole golf courses, especially municipal, if you don't have a lot of private money, they're very difficult. They're very difficult to survive. They're very difficult to be profitable.
Well, the EDC put money in this one to help.
The LCDC?
LCDC,
Yes, and then the grant to pay for it came from outside taxpayer money, and same as LCDC. But my goal was to make $1. That's what I told.
Just profit. You just want to get it
$1.
in the black, not in the red.
And I was told all along that a lot of people didn't expect that. A lot of the city didn't expect that. But it's tough. No lie. It's a tough thing to do because with 9 holes you have a limited number of tee times per day, limited, and so you either have to make more money, you have to put more people on the course, or you have to raise the prices.
And then if you put more people on the course, it kind of limits the experience, maybe for.
No, we try to keep it max, but you need to keep it full, basically, or you need to raise the prices for each one. And we haven't raised prices in 2 years, and we're very low. Yeah. So, I'm sure that's something that the city council is who determines what our pricing is.
Well, since we're talking about prices, what does it cost to come here and play a round of golf?
There's a lot of different prices. Our most expensive price is about $45. That's on the weekend.
And that's
for the average golfer with a cart, for 18 holes. They play twice through.
They play twice through.
Right. Okay. And that's way cheap, especially for the product that we have here. Yeah. There's a lot of courses. For instance, I'm going to speak ill of my other fellow golf courses, but we get a lot of play from the Golden Triangle. Yeah, like people drive over here from there? A lot. They're here today. Wednesday, I've got probably 40 people booked from the Golden Triangle already because the courses there are not well maintained by and large. Okay. Not to this degree. Not to this degree. Beaumont Country Club is great. It's a private course.
But this is a public one where anyone can come play.
Can come. So it's that's one of the things that try to make it as open as you can, make it as professional as we can, and at the same time make it inviting for all golfers. Golf has kind of had, and probably that's part of the thing in country club days, it had a little bit of reputation as being a little bit uppity, for the quote unquote rich people, but it's not that way anymore. In fact, COVID really changed the golf community in the world because people couldn't do anything and they need to go outside, and so they said, they tell us we need to go outside, so we'll go out and try that. Yeah. And so a lot of people in the world, in the United States, picked up and started playing golf during it. Most of them are not very good golfers yet.
That's okay.
That's not the issue. They're not playing.
You're competing against yourself.
Yeah, and it's fun. It's good exercise to get out. Better exercise if you walk, but it is good exercise. So my goal was to make it was comfortable for some of the best golfers.
Do you have people that actually walk the whole course?
Oh yeah. I love to walk. And when it rains right now, a lot of people walk and play golf. There are people out walking today. And a lot, like if you play in England, walking is expected. Some of their courses over there don't even have carts. You walk or that's it.
Or you don't play. Yeah.
So for me, it was just having the place. The other thing was to try to bring youth golf into the area.
And you have schools that are playing out here now.
That is our big thing. I think the course is phenomenal. The design, our practice facility here that we have now is great. I think it's great for youth golf. From a golf perspective, it gives you a big variety of shots. We have really high quality greens. We have the bunkers are great. We have uphill, downhill, side hill lies.
There's some challenging ones.
Good for training for young golfers. And with the help from city officials, they've allowed me to offer to golfers from school golf teams. So right
How
now
many do you have?
we service 6 schools.
Liberty, Dayton.
Liberty, Dayton, Tarkington, Hardin, Holdazetta, West Hardin.
Okay.
And those kids, if they're on a golf team, they can come out and hit range balls as much as they want.
Yeah.
Practice. They can come out and play golf without cost, except if they're going to ride, they have to pay for those things. So that is a little bit of a challenge. There's a lot of those kids during golf season, especially January to May.
Is that considered golf season?
Yeah, in school.
Because of school?
Yeah. And now they're getting more in the fall too. So they do come out and practice during the fall. There's a few tournaments. And so that's been a big thing, is to try to develop youth golf. If you're going to, in a city the size of Liberty, if you're going to have golfers into the future, then you need to develop the young golfers.
Do the school districts pay to use the course?
Minimal.
Or?
Very,
minimal.
very, very
Yeah.
minimal. The city sets that price.
Yeah.
And it's not a secret. The schools pay $1,000 a year.
Oh, that's nothing.
It's nothing. One day on the golf course.
Yeah, and they use your carts too, right?
No, the carts they have to pay.
They have to pay for those,
if they do that.
If they want to do
But,
that. But they're young, they can still walk the courses.
Exactly. And they walk during tournaments, so it's better for them to practice that way.
Yeah.
But on any given day in the spring, there'll be 70 or 80 kids out here on the practice range. So it's a great thing to come watch. And if you just want to come, if young people doing things that they love rings your bell, then come out, and it's a good thing to watch.
Are all the schools here at the same times?
Most of the time.
Oh, well, that's good for all of them because they're sharing their love of the sport.
Yeah.
Even though they may go on to compete against each other later.
Exactly. And they all have friends. A lot of the kids from Liberty will play with kids from Hardin and
Tarkington, vice versa.
And it's a challenge to do that too, because some of the older golfers get fed up having, there's too many kids around and all that. But, that's probably, in the United States, that's probably what makes courses go down more than anything else.
It's because the
country clubs, because they don't foster the youth golf.
Yeah.
And
those are the future golfers that keep the course going.
Correct. It's one of those balancing acts. You get too many of them out here that don't pay a lot of money, then it clogs the course up where you don't have paid golfers. So there's a sweet spot in there that we have to work on.
Yeah.
And we have to make sure that we keep the kids in check. Kids are kids, and young COVID golfers, kind of the same way I say COVID golfers. I call those, the 20 to 30-year-olds by and large that wanted to get out of the house. Can get a little rambunctious every now and then, so we just have to keep them in check.
Yeah. I remember during construction, it seemed like it was never going to open. It kept getting delay after delay after delay.
Yeah.
And a lot of it had to do with the grass not growing.
Well, it was basically, I think.
I don't know if we were in drought or rain.
I think by and large it was the construction. It's a very timed event, building and opening a golf course. You have to put the grass in at a certain time of the year for it to grow and be able to open. Well, they missed that growing season one year because the construction crew, and there was
Didn't they plant it like in October or something?
They planted greens in October. Really, grass needs to go in on a new course construction in May.
Yeah, they missed it.
And then it can open in the fall.
Yeah.
So that was part of it. So it was basically a year longer than it needed to be because they missed a grassing date.
But
and some of it was
finally it reopened in what was it, May of 2023?
Late April, 1st of May 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's open to it's been great.
Do you remember opening day, just kind of looking at the course going, we finally did it?
Yeah, I remember it well. And I remember we had two.
I was here for that.
We had two soft openings the 2 weekends before, and everybody wanted to come see, but opening day was really good. The infrastructure here wasn't here yet that we needed for the growth, and the city's been really good to come along and listen. And when we suggest things, 'cause a lot of the city council and city staff don't play golf, and so it's a blind thing for them. So they have to listen, and that's hard to do sometimes when you're a politician, to listen to that when you're hearing all your constituents saying
griping
about this or that. Yeah. Oh, we don't play golf. Why should we want to have a golf course?
Yeah.
And they really don't have a clue what this does for Liberty.
It brings in tourists. It brings in people to come stay in our hotels and eat at our restaurants.
It's definitely secondary economic support for the city. You know, there is I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's a software company that it can track metadata of who comes into the city and who's all that kind of stuff, and who calls into the city, not the numbers, but where it comes from, what areas and all that stuff. And the number one place in the city of Liberty from outside phone calls
is
is
to the
Liberty
golf course. Really?
The number one destination is Liberty Golf Course. And then the other part they track after that, just the number, again, this is not invasion of privacy, it's just data. Then they go to Walmart. Then they go to and Seafood, Whataburger, those places. Well, what does that do? It brings tax dollars into the city.
Right.
So it is a destination.
And then they may spend them at the hotels.
Yeah. So this is and the other part is it's just something to be, if people that didn't play golf understood what we have, how beautiful and how nice it is, I will say this, I think we are the best conditioned golf course between East Houston and Lake Charles. That's something for a little town.
But don't y'all also open as events, like for events for parties and things like that?
Absolutely.
So someone could have a wedding out here even if they didn't play golf.
Yeah, it's harder, but we've had something else. I'll tell you that we just got a couple weeks ago. We found out there's a rating publication that rates golf courses in the state of Texas. This year we're the number 1 9-hole public course in the state of Texas.
Wow.
And we're the number 3 overall in the state of Texas 9-hole course.
But number 1 public 9-hole.
The other 2 are private big money courses where like Caterpillar company corporation built one for their
employees with this,
So that, put the big money, just little playgrounds. The number 1 like that, we are above every other course in the state.
How many are you competing against?
Oh, I don't even know how many, hundreds.
Are you proud of that?
Absolutely. I mean, who think Liberty, Texas?
We're going to have to tell Brian Kendrick to get that word out to everybody.
Yeah, we talked about it the other day at a city council meeting, and I think we're going to bring it up again tomorrow.
Good.
But yeah, number 3 overall 9-hole course in the state, number 1 public.
Well, that's something to be proud of.
Indeed. And we've got a great staff. And, everybody wants to talk about Scott because I get to be the face.
Yeah.
But our maintenance staff, those guys are the ones that take care of the course.
Who are they?
Kevin Lyles is our superintendent. He's the head of that. We've got Chad and Mike and Randy and Arnie. Yeah. And those guys are, when the weather allows them, they're here every day. They're working and mowing. And
keeping the greens beautiful.
A lot of herbicides and fungicides and fertilizers and the mowing equipment's very, very specialized.
Oh, yeah.
So it takes a lot of stuff, and they do a great job. And that's what people want to come play golf. When people that come from Beaumont or Baytown or Houston, they come here, one, because it's inexpensive, and it's really good. And so they have wonderful greens. The other thing is tournaments. We can talk about those here in a minute.
Yeah, we will. So is the golf course now in the black?
That's one thing that's hard for me to answer.
So that would be a Brian Kendrick question?
Yeah, and the reason that is I know basically what we spend, but I don't get to see, or what comes in, but I don't see what we spend, all of it.
I know they were bragging at one of the last city council meetings
if it's
about...
not, we're really, really close.
That's good.
And, the weather is one of the things that hurts us badly. So that
we've had a lot of bad weather lately.
The last 2 months. But even that, our fiscal year for the city starts in October. And as of last month, we were up fiscal year over last year about 30%, which is pretty phenomenal. Some months in the wintertime, we were up 60% over the month a year ago.
So besides Beaumont, where are people driving from?
All over. It's just amazing.
Do you have like a map where you have it?
No,
you should
I don't
do
have
that.
a place to do it. Yeah, it'd be a good
Let them
thing
put
to
a
do.
little pin on where they're from.
Yeah, it would be neat. I know we've had people from Thailand and Canada and all different states, but Golden Triangle is a big draw for us. The East Houston area, I'm going to probably get in trouble, but we get a lot of golfers from the Mont Bellevue area, so I have to be...
I'm not going to say, I'm not going to mention Eagle Point.
What?
Oh, sorry, no.
No, their Eagle Point's got...
they have a nice golf course, yeah.
Very nice golf course. They're doing a lot of construction.
Yeah.
And they have been for a while. So
sometimes the construction deters people from going there because they just want to go somewhere where they don't have to listen.
It drives people here. Chambers County's got a nice... And they're
working on
their
theirs
golf course too. But no, we get a lot of members in play from other places.
Yeah.
About 60%, if I looked the other day, if I remember right, this year, about 60% of our play comes from Liberty County area.
Okay, well, that's good numbers.
Yeah, and about 40% outside.
You just need that 40% to keep coming here, even after their golf courses get fixed
Oh,
up.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
And it, just like today, two guys from the Golden Triangle area said, "We did not know we'll be back. We're bringing our friends." It's always that way.
I was going to ask you, what kind of feedback are you getting from people?
It's constant.
Constant.
Had no clue. So we had no clue this was here.
Yeah.
So
what do you need to do to get the word out besides doing a podcast interview and besides?
that's what we try to do. Golfers are a lot of word of mouth.
I like the little videos that y'all have done with your corny jokes.
It's shocking how many views we've gotten. I started doing social
Those
media.
are cute, though.
Yeah, and we do some serious things. We do some funny things.
Yeah.
The whole goal is to get people to watch.
I watched them.
And we do about 10 of those a month.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I need to go back and look at all the rest
Yeah,
of them.
there's a bunch. We started in October.
Would you say that they're dad jokes? Sort of?
Some of them, on purpose.
Yes.
Yeah, we try to think of stupid jokes.
Yeah.
Like that's hard.
And Jolie does them with you, huh? Some of them.
Yeah, my staff
And
over
your
at the
staff,
shop,
yeah.
my golf shop staff and outside work staff.
Yeah.
Here, we put those together, but we've had almost 500,000 views.
That's
in
wild.
the last few months. Each one of those videos get average about 5,000 views. Some of them up to 15,000, 20,000
Is it a TikTok channel?
No, it's Facebook. It's Facebook
I'll try to
and
link
Instagram.
it. I'll try to link it on the
Great.
article that I'm writing.
Great.
So
And
people can watch
some
them.
of it's just announcements. Some of it's little golf tips.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it's just little fun things. Some of it's just stupid because that's what brings
It's fun.
people go check. And it's probably not normal for a golf course, but for us again,
You don't want to be like everybody else.
Since we've done that, our play's up 34%. So for me, you can say you can't argue with success.
Right.
And the other part of it is social media is where people tick today.
I have 73,000 followers now.
It's crazy.
It's wonderful.
I don't even know how many followers we have on our Facebook stuff,
Yeah.
but views, incredible.
Yeah, I think I had 9 million Facebook views this month.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That's not a lot. That's a whole lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. Just on my Facebook page.
That's wild. But it's good for us, and it bring our first video brought a tournament that I've been looking. I was trying to get. Somebody saw it.
What's the tournament?
It's a high school tournament from some of the Houston schools.
Oh, and they're coming all the way out here for a tournament.
Absolutely now.
What's it called?
Well, it's some of the school tournaments.
Oh, it's just school tournaments. Okay.
The schools all.
Is that like a UIL sport?
Absolutely, golf
Okay.
is. And there are school private tournaments that a school will put out for a tournament, and they'll invite a certain number of schools, and they'll come play.
Mm-hmm.
They can do I think like 8 of those a year.
Okay.
But then there's district tournaments. Those are UIL, and the winners of the district advance to regional, and then
Mm-hmm.
regional to state, and all that. Well, being an 9-hole course, it's hard to get some of those tournaments.
Yeah.
So this year, we've had some little privates. A lot of our Liberty schools will sponsor them or Dayton or
Yeah.
those. After that first event, I had a call from a school in Houston that wanted to sponsor a tournament. They came out, and it's big schools. The next thing you know, they booked their 5A district in Houston, booked their district event here, a girls event. 3 days later, after that school came to play,
Yeah.
a 6A school district called in and did their district boys and girls
Oh my
events.
goodness.
As soon as they got here, they called and booked for next year's event. So I've already booked 5 or 6 different events from Houston schools. We're talking Kingwood State. They go all the way to state competition. They said they'd rather come here now after playing in some of the other places because of what we do for them here and the condition of the course.
And would you say that maybe Calhoun's on the green also lures them in? You got a
that-
restaurant here
that's all
that has
part of
great
it.
food.
When you have a food on site that's good, it's always a benefit.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
And those tournaments have been great.
Yeah, got a restaurant right here in the clubhouse, and they have really good food. Mm-hmm. They're not open on Mondays though. They're open every
Right.
other day except for Monday. So why should someone who has never picked up a golf golf club consider coming here and giving it a try?
Well, I would say go somewhere.
Yeah,
If you're going to get started, know full well that it's not an easy sport.
yeah,
It's not one you're going to be good at the first time you swing a club.
right.
So it's good to just come out to the driving range. You don't have to get
Just
a bunch
practice.
of stuff. You can rent clubs here. If you don't have any, you can get a bucket of balls and come and hit and start knocking the ball around and go play a few holes with somebody sometime and see what's good for you. It's once you get the hang of it, it is challenging. You'll figure out, and it is addictive.
Is it open 7 days a week?
So we're 7. This year we started open 7 days a week.
When do you ever get time off?
No,
That's what I thought.
I've tried. I've got good staff now. That's always part of the business factor is personnel cost.
Do you have to be here every weekend?
For 2 years I was here every weekend.
Do you and Julie live in Liberty now?
We live in Moss Hill,
Oh, that's God's country. That's where I live.
the big city.
Yes, the big city of
So
Mossville.
I go home to my goats and chickens.
I go home to alpacas and
Wow.
peacocks.
Oh, that's probably your. No, I don't.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, you hear them all the way to your house, huh? Yeah.
No, it's a lot of fun to work every day, but it gets old at times. Anything that you do constantly. So I've gotten good staff now where I can take off on weekends, or at least partially. Some weekends I'm here, some I'm not, but they're good. They can deal with most things, or they know how to call me.
Yeah.
I took off Friday, which is an odd thing. I took off on a holiday and went, and my phone was blowing up all day long.
It's hard to get away from.
Just part of it. But,
it is.
But we're open daylight to dark too, so it's not just
What time do you open here?
daylight.
Like
Right
7
now,
a.m.?
our first tea time right now is at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
It moves throughout the year.
Yeah, because the sun changes. Yeah, so.
I have staff here at 6 o'clock in the morning. So you
Right.
have to do the prep work to get everything open. The maintenance staff starts mowing.
I guess the sun doesn't change, the earth changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the daylight savings time.
Yeah,
and all
I
that stuff.
hate daylight savings time. I hate it with a purple passion.
It's good for golf.
I know,
Right now,
I just don't like it.
we just got what is today, the longest day of this season of the year?
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, it's the
we're
summer
open-
solstice.
We're open 14 hours a day.
Yeah.
So you got to staff that.
Yeah.
We can't just, because of our range is so busy, we spend a lot of times 8 hours a day picking range balls up.
Yeah.
So we got to have somebody working inside, somebody working outside,
Yeah.
every shift. So yeah, it's a challenge, but you get good people, and we get really good support from the city.
Yeah.
There were some naysayers at the beginning when the course opened.
You've made them believers?
And some of them we made believers. To me,
Yeah.
that's been as much fun as anything.
Yeah.
Watching
Yeah.
people's attitudes change.
Flip, yeah.
Yeah.
What keeps you awake at night, Scott?
Age.
Oh, well, yeah.
Sore back.
Yeah.
There are things that keep you awake at times. There's always little issues that you have to deal with.
Yeah.
And if you're a perfectionist, for me, I've told people for a long, long time, just okay is not good enough.
Yeah.
If you can make it better,
Yeah.
and you have the ability to make it better, then make it better. If you have the ability without spending a lot of money, especially, then do everything you can to make it better. So sometimes it's those things that keep me awake. Obviously, anytime you got a business, personnel issues will keep you awake at times. For the most part, for me, it's trying to put out the best product we can for special events.
Yeah.
For this weekend, we have our biggest tournament of the year. It's been
Which one is
canceled
it?
twice. It's the Pretty Ricky
Oh, that's the one that is
Hunter.
Jennifer Flowers and for her son,
That
in memory of her
and
son.
it's raised a lot of money
Yeah.
for their foundation.
Yeah.
It's canceled twice this year already.
The weather, I'm
because of the weather.
sure.
So
Yeah.
it looks like we're going to get it in this weekend.
Thank goodness.
But we'll have, the last 2 years, we've had about 200 golfers.
Yeah.
And so that's big for the course. It's big for them. And trying to pull that off on a 9-hole course is really a challenge.
And it provides scholarships.
Absolutely.
So it's all for a good cause.
I want to say, don't quote me on this, it's on tape, but I think they've raised somewhere in the neighborhood of $75,000 to $100,000.
That's
every tournament.
amazing.
For
So
the-
people who don't know, Hunter Krill was a local student from Hardin, and he was killed in a motor vehicle accident.
And he was here
Yes, he
2 or
was
3
a
times a
golfer.
week. 2 or 3 times a week.
Yes, and his mother is from this area. She's from Hardin, so that's her way of
Giving
turning
back.
something bad into something positive. So,
Yeah. So
I
it's
appreciate that.
Those events like that really kind of keep you up
Yeah.
at night sometimes.
Yeah, trying to get them all to come together.
Yeah.
Is there any accomplishment that makes you stop and go, "We really did this"?
I think the growth has been a big one.
Yeah.
Just seeing that growth and the way it's happened, sometimes trying to convince my bosses, whether that's city council or staff, by the way, our new city manager has been really good.
Brian Kendrick.
Brian,
Yes.
he has some retail background, so he understood retail.
He's not new anymore, though, is he?
No, he's a year and a half in.
Yeah.
I say new, but he understood retail well, and golf is a retail business. And so if you're going to have merchandise, we have great merchandise in the shop, which before we really had almost none.
Yeah.
But you can't sell anything if you don't have it.
Right.
He's understood that. Our merchandise sales have gone way up. But being able to show, okay, this is what we said should happen, and then making it happen has been great.
Yeah.
One of the big things for me, honestly, it's a junior golfer thing again. The PGA has sections all over the United States, and there's 2 sections. There's the South Texas and North Texas sections of the PGA, and they have hundreds of tournaments, all different sizes, shapes, but they have big junior golf. It's the STPGA junior golf, so the little youngsters, and I wanted to host some of those events. Not normally, they don't do that in a 9-hole golf course. I've been working for 3 years, and I say working every time I see those guys or talk to them. I say, guys, you need to come see. You need to come. I'm telling you, you need to come see. Well, finally, I got a phone call.
And they came to see.
We've had our first one last month.
Oh, that's
We have
great.
another one this month. As soon as they got done with the first one, they called me back the next day, scheduled 2 more in the fall. And they're already scheduling more for next year. So to be able to, for this little 9-hole golf courses, which they don't have at these events at 9 holes, to be able to have that was been like a major accomplishment for me personally. And I say it's for me, but it's because I said that was a goal I set out for. But it's for the city, because every time those kids come, not many of them are from here local. They come from all over East Texas.
I guess
and they sign up, and then when they come, they'll be from 6-year-olds to 18-year-olds. And when they come, usually 1, 2, 3, 4 family members are coming with them, following along, watching them play.
Yeah.
Well, those parents, a lot of them will come and play beforehand with their kid. They'll come back and play.
Yeah.
And so and they go home and talk about it. You won't believe
And then other
how
people
good,
will come.
Exactly,
It's word of mouth.
Exactly. So to me,
And it can't hurt that you've been ranked the number 1 9-hole golf course, municipal golf course in the state of Texas.
I went after this first tournament. I went and played myself in just a senior event. I'm old. I played in the guy that was in charge of that at the PGA. He's the director of their tournaments, and he said, "Scott, the director of junior golf called me and told me how incredible the golf course was." I said, "I've been telling you for 3 years." He said, "Yes, you have, and now we know."
Now they're finally listening.
Now we know. So that, I think, to me, that's probably the biggest personal accomplishment that we've done here. It's something to be proud of, and it's something for Liberty.
So what's next for the golf course?
Keep on.
Just keep on keeping on.
Doing the best we can, making better, making tournaments better. There's always little things we can do better. When we do strategic planning with the city, you have to, there's a limited budget on anything, so you have to figure out what you can do, all those things. I hope that we'll be able to get continuous cart pass. And of course, we don't have right now. We have cart pass.
You have to get off the path and get on grass and then get back on.
Yeah. Continuous cart paths allow us to play golf even when it rains.
Right. And it helps the people like me who don't know where the paths are to figure out where they're supposed to go.
We lose, because people come out and play in the rain. Yesterday it stormed, and it was, and we're people out here walking. We couldn't put carts out. They're crazy. They do. They're crazy
golfers get struck by lightning, too.
Yeah. In fact, somebody called and asked, he said, "How quick can I get out on the course after the lightning stops?"
30 minutes?
Yeah, that's roughly.
Yes.
And so I said, well, to start with, you might need to go get an EKG or a defibrillator close, just in case. But with cart pass, it will up our rounds even when it's raining. So for me, that's a big thing we need to look at, how we can make that happen. I don't know yet. Yeah. But, that's one that we're kind of hoping to go towards.
If we sit down and talk about this in 2 years from now, what do you hope we're discussing?
That the city and the people in the city are learning how beneficial it is for the city. Liberty's a small town. We don't have a lot of attractions. We have a beautiful courthouse square. You have the library at Stem Houston. We have a great library.
It's a great amenity, though.
Yeah, but this is an amenity for the great parks, by the way. And they're getting better all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And they draw people from outside. Now, this is...
I love the Liberty Municipal Park.
Yeah, and by the way, the city council just approved, and it's paid for outside the city council, out of the taxpayers' money, but disc golf, which is a huge
That's
thing
one of the
today.
reasons I called him the other day, because I was going to ask him about disc golf, and I'm like, let's get you on the podcast. And he said, I don't know anything about disc golf, but now I show up and he says, I found out something for you.
I knew enough about it, but I haven't got all the details.
Tell me a little bit.
It's already approved.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like golf. People play it. You can play it with all ages. Families, go get some frisbees and go play. I'm sorry, discs.
That requires some skill, though.
It is just like golf. But it also is just fun. I mean, if you people go out and throw a disc, frisbee together, you can do it on a golf course. It's going to be free. It's a free thing. It's a full 18-hole disc golf. It's professionally designed and installed.
Where's it located at the park?
It's going to be, it'll wind in and out of areas out there that strategically placed where it doesn't
Interfere with other sports?
with normal
or
activity.
Walking trails?
Right.
Because the walking trails out there are the
on the right
best.
side, there's a wooded area over there. It's kind of open underneath the brush cut. That's going to be part of it. It's going to be in some other areas. Disc golfers have tournaments like regular golfers. They come in from all over when they have good courses. There's a designer that they've already contracted with that's going to design.
Oh,
is
wonderful.
in the process. The hardware is already on the way. If everything goes according to plan and the weather goes according to plan, it'll be operational by the end of the summer.
That's exciting.
And it's
perfect for fall sports.
Perfect. So it's another one of those things that's a great amenity for the city.
Yeah.
And for us, the more we have, the better it is. And again, there's no disc golf courses close. People can come from 20, 30, 40 miles around, come play golf. What are they going to do? They're going to stop at Brookshire's and get something to
Same for the disc golf. Yeah, for the disc golf and for the regular golf.
It is, and it's something that people can talk about. The more people we spend a lot of time and energy and effort in the city trying to get people to come here. Well,
there's already some really great reasons to come here, like the Sam Houston Regional Library.
It's great. Our regular library here, our normal
Yeah.
library is great here.
The Valley Players Plays.
Yeah, all that stuff. But people don't take advantage of it.
Right.
And like a golf course, we can put
But they
thousands
complain.
of people. People complain about anything.
Yeah.
That's just human nature as well.
Yeah.
But you think about how many thousand people come through.
Yeah.
Last year we did about 25,000 rounds out here at the golf course. So you think about that in a little town like Liberty.
That's a lot.
Disc golf will probably be going up in that direction as well. So
But they won't.
great.
Will they have to pay for that, or just go out there
Totally
and play?
free.
Okay.
Totally free. So
All right.
good stuff.
That is good. So I end these interviews with fun questions. They're called rapid fire. So I'm going to ask you questions, and you just give me
I
the
have to
first
think.
thing that comes to mind. Okay.
Okay.
Early morning tea time or late afternoon round?
Late afternoon.
Why?
I don't like to play in the wet. There's a
Oh,
lot of
okay,
people
yeah.
in our area.
Okay.
That's me personally.
You walk or ride?
Both.
Okay. Driver or putter?
Driver.
Favorite golf course you've ever played?
Oh.
That's tricky.
Pinehurst.
Pinehurst.
number 2.
Okay. Where's that one located?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Favorite professional golfer?
Oh. I don't know that I have one favorite. I'm a fan of a lot of the new guys. A lot of guys that you idolized growing up. Jack Nicklaus, Lee Trevino.
Yeah. That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Lee Trevino.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked his attitude.
Yeah. What's always in your golf bag?
Snacks. And playing here,
Yeah.
honestly, in East Texas, I keep hydration packages.
Hydration, yeah. If you weren't working in golf, what would you be doing?
Playing golf.
Playing golf. You wouldn't be working in golf.
No, I like the restaurant stuff. I
Yeah.
like, one of these days I'll retire,
Yeah.
but kind of love church stuff.
Yeah.
So
Favorite thing about Liberty?
golf course. No,
Favorite thing about living in Moss Hill?
the quiet.
Yeah.
The quiet.
Yeah.
We're at the end of a county road, so it's even quiet.
Oh, I'm close to the highway, but that's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I have land that goes off the highway, and I can go back in the pasture and not hear it.
By the way, at Liberty, we have some great people here.
Yes, there are some wonderful human
Some
beings
great
here.
people.
Yes.
You know, it's one of the benefits out here. It's not quick, but I got to meet a lot of the people that grew up in Liberty, the old heads, I call them.
Yeah.
And they'd come out to the restaurant or the golf course, and I get to know them by name and who they are, and, you know,
Yeah.
kind of develop a relationship. I see them in town, see them at Walmart.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can name, you know, all those people
Yes.
too. So those people.
I was born in Liberty.
Yeah, you know, so you got so many of those old stable
Yeah.
staples of Liberty, and along with the new ones, and watching those interact has been kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, I just want to thank you for taking time to be interviewed today. Scott, when I'm going to close with, when someone pulls into the golf course for the first time, what do you hope they experience, and what do you hope they say when they leave?
First thing when they pull in, I hope there's a good wow.
No, yeah, that's a good
Driving
one.
up.
Yeah.
You know, you drive up and you say, wow, I wasn't expecting that. And I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
Coming down Country Club Road here,
Yeah.
they say, wow, I was not expecting it to be this pretty.
Yeah.
And when they leave, I hope that they're going to say, when can I come back?
That's good.
Yeah, so our repeat customers are our business.
Yeah, they are. Well, thank you for taking time to talk
Thank
to me
you
about
again,
everything
Denise.
today. I hope that you enjoyed it.
I did. It's been fun. Just remember the golf course, not so much about me. It is about, this is for Liberty. Mm-hmm. This is about for the future of Liberty, and be proud. Liberty ought to be proud.
I think so too. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in for another episode of Headlines and Heartlines. Until next time.